We have seen the basic project management. What are the negative perceptions of the project management? And I'm sure as project managers, you're aware because in worldwide, every company is different, and every people have their own perception about the management field. And I'm going to tell you that even as an experienced project manager, I just wonder, initially in the beginning, usually I used to also have, because I'm in the I'm in the software field, and when I was like a team leader, and I used to have a lot of perceptions which were not true in practical sense. And now the world is going digital, and so there are a lot of changes in this field. There is a lot of changes which will come in future. So but there are few basic things which is which leads to a expert project management. So when we talk about the basic foundations, again, I'm stressing on this because the planning, the estimation, and all these things you can definitely get from other courses. But when it comes to the people management, and when it because at the end, whether whatever domain you are handling, whether it is a manufacturing domain or whether it is a real estate or any domain, at the end you are managing people. And I'm sure people are totally different. And when you want to work as a team and you are the leader of the team and you have a specific goal, any project you take, then the expert project management means you are getting the team along with you with your project goals. That's the basis of the expert project management. And definitely there are, I'm sure you might have templates in your organization. You can learn about the nitty gritties of the project management through various tools. But there is something with the experience comes is the detail, because you need to understand what are the details which is very specific to each project. So one is detailed and careful planning, another one is leadership skills. I'm definitely saying about this. One is detailed planning and another one is leadership skills. I think all of us will agree when we handle people and just acting. And I'm just giving you an example. If you are going to handle the project, and I can just give you an example in software field, for years, like some projects run for 4 years, 5 years, then just having a task oriented approach, you just call people. Just think about it. You just call people and just give a daily routine task. Is it going to help? I don't think it is going to help, because the dynamics of the project is such that, and in reality, people leave your project and leave the organization. So there are a lot of things which comes in, and there are typical behavioral styles of the people, and then you need a leadership skills. Then only you can promote to the next higher level in your organization. You can gain a experience in the project management field, because at the end, just maintaining excel, just maintaining the data is not a project management job. If you're maintaining, then yeah, in some projects you will be successful, but you need expert judgment for decision making. You need an experience, definitely a leadership skills to handle different type of projects and project teams. Basically, in some teams, the behavior of the people of the team will be totally different. So all these things we'll see in detail. And definitely the another one point is master in execution, because execution is the major chunk of a project management. Yes, you do a good planning, but if you fail in your execution, then definitely the project is going to fail. So major part is when we talk about the planning, leadership skills, and master in execution, we'll see all these with a case study. And first we'll see about the planning, then we'll see about the team building, how to build an high performing team, effective team. Because yes, we can do work, even simple day to day task also we can do. But when we come talk about experience, we talk that we are expert in those tasks. It only comes when we definitely have details about it, we plan it very well, and we execute it very well. There are certain principles in the project management, that is when we talk about the underlying principles of the project management. So I think, I'm sure when we talk about principles, so it's apart from the planning and leadership skills and execution, we have to say that the real work as a project management, and if you're going to see the advance, if you the company relies on you to handle a big project, then definitely what comes is you should have a priority. The real work matter. It can be easy to see project management as a function that's all overhead and no return. This is especially true when you first start to make use of the approaches and practices. But you can be rest assured that your project management work will become much easier with practice. That's what we say that an expert, right? Any task, it is not only for the project management, any task when you become an expert, when it is about that you practice it and you practice the principles. Even if project management really was a boring, tedious and difficult as some people assume it to be, it would still be worth doing. The reason I believe this point to be fundamentally true, because at the end we need project managers. We can't just have the team. It's not possible, because at the end the people are involved, and as I told, different people have a different styles, and just people can't come together and finish a project. It is never going to happen in that way. Then second is main point is people problems can't be solved with software. I think all of you will agree with me. With all the modern technology now, all the techniques and everything, but at the end people are complicated. People issues are different. Different people. I have an experience that the same team which I have led, from which I have worked as a project manager in one software team, and the same set of people does not perform at the same level in another project. So this kind of behavior is very complex. When you start work on a new project, look at the situation and identify the people and the process problems separately. This is the where I think when we come to the expert project management, I want to again and again emphasize that yes, basic project management we all do, like we make an Excel, we define a to-do list, we have issues identify. But when it comes to success in the project management, when we talk about the expert project management, the success of the project rate becomes high. That is why, because we are aware of the people's behavior, and we motivate them and enhance the team building, teamwork processes. So first of all, when you come, you are being given a big project or a small team or a big team. First of all, you need to identify the people issues. I really believe it, and it has to be separate. For example, I had a team where initially I've been given freshers. Again, I'm talking about the software product to be built within a given time from the client, and the freshers, they were not very confident, so there were a lot of issues. So first of all, we need to identify. Sometimes it could be a technical issues, like they are not confident about the technology and all those things. Sometimes it could be really conflicts. So these are the things which we definitely deal in detail, and I'm sure that you are going to enjoy this whole thing, because you will learn a lot of things which which can be practically applied. It is not about the technicality. I'm sure that as a project manager, as a basic level of we all do a scheduling, we all do a prioritization. But there are I even believe in day to day life, there are certain details. If we miss out that, our whole, it can become not so organized. So same applies to the project also. If you're not organized, if you're not disciplined, and if you overlook certain issues, your project will definitely will be a failure.